So Luke has been, I literally seen him on television. I think he is amazing at what he does. So when we're back from the break, we'll be joined by Luke Strong, where we're talking about everything that's been happening with him, life in lockdown, and what he's been doing when he's not on the trampoline. See you in a bit. So Luke, how are you doing? Tell me, how's life in lockdown in tier three and all that madness?
Yeah, it's okay. Like I've got a bit of man flu at the minute anyway, so I've not been going out much, and my dog's just had puppies, so I'm kind of having to be a bit of a stay-at-home dad anyway. So I don't really have a choice but to stay in, but I'm definitely desperate for a holiday now.
You're like a young Cruella de Vil, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
literally.
Well, it's not. It's like I'm sure 11 puppies are still hard to deal with anyway, compared to like 101.
Yeah, I feel like I've got like newborn children though. Like this has definitely shown me that I'm not ready for like parenthood ever.
If you could literally stand in front of people and perform in your best gymnast gear, I'm sure you could handle a few puppies. The thing is, have you named them yet though?
Some of them have got names, the ones that we found homes for at the minute. So, like, my mum's having one, and like some of our friends are taking them. So, like, they've named their own puppies. So, there's like five of them with names, and then the other six,
Oh,
nobody's still.
that's sound. I've seen them on Instagram and they do look very cute. Like it's just once because I have a thing for dogs. It's like, oh my god, I'm dying. But yeah, so I'm sure you being a stay-at-home dad must be cute. Unless they're keeping you up at night, which I'm sure they're not, right? Or are they?
No, that they really are, honestly.
That's terrible.
Like, I've had 2 hours sleep today, and so I fell asleep from like 9 o'clock till about 11.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. But you know what? It's lockdown. There's not much you could possibly do apart from go to the gym, which only recently opened. So I guess it's not all bad, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, life's just boring at the minute for everyone, I think.
I've been on a holiday, so I can't really complain. So I can only feel your pain from over here, but it's fine. You'll live. It'll be soon. Lockdown will soon be lifted, and you'll be able to go and show that gymnast body out for everyone else to see. It'll be great. It'll be
I
great.
need to get the gymnast body back first, Jesus. Since my
Oh,
holiday to Greece, I've not been to the gym whatsoever.
to be fair, your holiday pictures did look good, so it looked like you had a good time. So that's important because Santorini is really lovely. I've only been once, and it's beautiful. So I'm sure you had a really good time.
Yeah, it was good. I preferred EOS though. It was a better vibe, a bit more chilled, and
Yeah.
definitely not as expensive for cocktails.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? That's the only thing about going on holiday though. Like I was, because when I went to Rhodes last month, um I we was at an all inclusive party, so it wasn't. A hotel, so it wasn't too bad. But when I look back at it, if I had just gone and then like had to spend money on drinks, it would have been really expensive. So
Yeah.
sometimes you can't really complain. So yeah, that's good. So all of us just we're ready to go back on holiday. Hopefully, it will be soon. Let's hope. So, Luke, you recently came out as bisexual. How has the response for you been like?
Um, it's been honestly mostly positive. It's been really nice. Like a lot of people in my life already knew. Like it wasn't like a big secret or anything. It's just I had never, I guess, said it in an interview, so I wasn't expecting it to blow up at all.
Yeah.
So when I started receiving like thousands of messages, I was a bit overwhelmed and a bit like, wow.
Well,
But yeah, like everyone's like been really positive and really supportive, and I've had a lot of really nice messages of people saying like, thank you because of you doing this. It's kind of given me the strength to be who I am, which is honestly like so worth me saying anything publicly. So that was amazing. And then you obviously get the typical negative messages that you get for everything on the internet, but
yeah.
shockingly they've actually been from people in the gay community, which is actually kind of sad that
Yeah,
the
it is.
people who should understand how difficult it is for some people to come out are the ones that are given
Yeah.
the abuse, which is backwards to me. I don't understand people like that, but
Yeah. It's terrible, isn't it? Because you would think coming out for anyone is quite a moment for anyone, and for someone else to try to cloud that is really wrong. And I don't understand why they do. And it's sad that we in the LGBTQ community we're always being like being trying to taken down by our own peers. Think to yourself, we're meant to be building each other up like a foundation for a stronger community for now and for the people, the generation behind us. And I feel like a lot of times a lot of people tend to bring down their own family basically, and it's really sad. But at least you had the positive side to balance out the negative, so that's a plus.
Yeah, exactly. So overall, it was a really nice experience, and people have been really nice, and yeah,
That's
no
good.
complaints really. Like, yeah, you just kind of expect the negative things, and
Yeah.
I think anybody who's kind of grew up in the LGBTQ community has taken their fair share of abuse anyway, so
Yeah,
they've
of
usually
course.
got thick skin, so I didn't mind.
No matter who what you identify as, I think when you come out, it's always like you build, you know for a fact you're gonna have to deal with that somehow. You just never know when it's gonna come, but you know there will be moments in life when that will happen, and you just have to be able to, be strong. And not everyone can handle it, but some people can. I know I'm alright, so I'm just like, shut the fuck up. So it's like, don't even try. But yeah, so 100%. So I think you're a very positive person because I've read your story. I listened to the podcast you did on what's the BBC, right? The podcast
Yeah.
you did, and then I went to your Instagram and stuff. I could see like you're very, like, you come across as a very positive person. I might be wrong, but but so far I feel like your aesthetic is you're a very motivational person. You share like photos and stuff, and it's good because sometimes I think when people come out, they truly they emancipate themselves, and I feel like your positivity is seen online. So maybe I might be wrong. I might just be might be completely wrong. Who knows?
I have my moments. I feel like
We
I
all
don't know.
do.
Like, I can be quite negative, and I'm always really hard on myself for everything. Like, I always expect the best, and
Yeah.
I'm very critical of myself, which
Yeah.
sometimes can send me into like a negative place. But I think
Yeah.
deep down, I'm always like, I don't know, really motivated to,
Yeah.
I don't know, do better, be better, and kind of strive to the next thing. Like, I try not to let things get me down. It's been a bit more difficult in lockdown, and
Yeah.
with everything that's gone on, like in sport and injury and blah blah over the past
Yeah.
like 2 years. So definitely trying to come out of the other side of like a little bit of a dip. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I do try and be positive and
Good.
be fun to be around, but
We love
not
to
always.
we love to see it. So I'm gonna ask you this because it's like something I'm sure listeners would like to know. What advice would you give someone wanting to pursue a career similar to yours?
In gymnastics.
Yes, correct.
Well, it's difficult for gymnastics because a lot of the time people kind of say that you've got to start from like 6 years old and you've got to be in the gym for 15, 20 years and things like that, because it's such a specialist sport and the skills that you have to learn take a lot of years, so you have to start early.
Yeah.
But me, I started late, so I was 11 when I first started gymnastics, which people said was too late, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I just think my advice is to people, if you love something enough and you're willing to put in the hours and dedicate your time and, I don't know, give everything you've got, then
Yeah.
why not? If it's what you love, then I think go for it with everything that you've got, and if it doesn't work out, at least you can always say that you tried.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you see, I said this. You are a positive person. You give good advice. I wasn't wrong. You see, I just knew it. So, what's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? Like, you wish someone had told you and be like, "Hey, Luke, you really need to know this." Like, what do you think that would be?
I don't know. I guess when you first start, I think it's difficult for people to explain that everybody's journey is completely different. So like one person's idea of success is very different to somebody else's. So I think that for me would have helped as a kid, and for somebody to,
I saw earlier today you posted a photo of like on your story with all these cute dogs and stuff. If you could be anything other than a gymnast, what would it be? A gymnast, sorry. What would it be?
I think an unrealistic one that I always wanted to do as a kid was to like be an actor. I have no acting experience and I'd probably be terrible, but I just think that looks like it would be a fun job. But I think a more realistic one, I'd love to go into like animal conservation
Yeah.
and like kind of get to travel the world and kind of help out species that are struggling in the wild and collect data and
Yeah.
yeah, just things like that would be kind of cool if I could pick anything.
So you will be like a Scouse version of David Attenborough. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
with you.
more
I'm
like
with
Steve Irwin, to be honest.
Ah.
He was always like my hero when I
Yeah,
was a kid.
he's an idol. Which is amazing. But I mean, I could see you throwing somebody around on Hollyoaks. I could see it. I could see it happening. I could see like, it's like, is that Luke from? Is it Hollyoaks now? I mean, it could happen. I
If
think you could-
Hollyoaks want to cast me, I'm willing to give it a try.
Right. Well, what we're gonna do is with this podcast, we're gonna email Hollyoaks right now and be like, Lime Studios, Luke Strong is currently available for bookings. Please,
Yeah.
like, what would be your ideal role if you was to be on Hollyoaks?
Oh God, I don't actually watch British TV. I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna lie.
God, no. That's terrible. You want to be an actor, you need to leave.
I know, but if I could, I would want it to be like a really controversial role. Like I want to go in there and like steal somebody's man or like their wife or something like that. Like I want it to be like a proper good story. Like
Oh God, that would be amazing. No, that's a strong storyline to start with, and it goes well with your name. Luke
Yeah, exactly.
Strong with a strong storyline. for Hollywood.
yeah, so
Perfect. We love.
so
to
if they
see
can
it.
write that into the next script, then I'm there.
We are going to, like, as soon as this is done, we're going to email Lime. So he'll be like, right, Luke Strong is available right now. He's in the area. He can be at the studio in 20 minutes. You'll get him COVID checked. Life will be fine. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Yeah. Cool.
So, are you currently training for anything in particular at the moment?
No, so I had ankle surgery a few months ago. I had struggled with a fracture in my ankle from 2018,
Oh, yeah.
which kind of has been a bit of a crap time. So at the minute, I haven't really trained since like last November, and then during lockdown, I kind of kept fit and stuff, but I've not really done anything since August. I've just kind of been taking this time, I guess, to just chill a bit. I've done gymnastics now for 16 years and I've trained 6 days a week for basically my whole adult life, so I've just been taking a breath and just being a little bit normal and ordering pizza from the takeaway if I want it and just kind of, I don't know, being a bit kinder to myself. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm looking, once the puppies are a bit older and they can be left a bit more, then I want to get back into the gym and stuff and get fit again and
Yeah.
kind of go from there.
I mean, from anything on your Instagram, your body is divine. So I can see
It does
why.
not look like that at the minute. I look like a bag of apples. It's all.
Please. No, I was having a look at you, like your pictures from Greece look amazing, and I was like, why can't I have a body like this? But then it makes sense because if you're training 6 days a week for 16 years, no wonder you'll
Yeah.
have a body to die for. So I am not complaining, but I'm sure everyone will be like, yeah, he has a great body. So you should feel proud of that. So good for you. So my last and final question is, I really want to know, what are you listening to when you hit the gym or your training session? What's on your playlist? If it's a heavy day of training, what are you listening to?
Honestly, my music taste is such a mixture. So like, I don't listen to anything in particular, but I do always listen to like songs that kind of make me sad, which is so toxic. But I just can't help it.
You're basically saying your music taste is terrible.
No, my music taste is amazing. So like, I don't know, like on my playlist, there'll always be Miley Cyrus,
Yes.
Fleetwood Mac, Hootie and the Blowfish, Nickelback, Eminem, like literally Ariana Grande, like literally like every type of music.
I mean, that's a mix, Luke. Like,
Yeah.
that's a mixed bag. Like, that's a mixed bag of emotions. Like,
It really is.
do you like pick and mix your emotions before you go on train? Because all those artists like sing extremely sad songs. So I'm like, the next time if I see you around, I'll be like, Luke, are you okay? You'd be like, listen, I'm listening to Miley Cyrus in the rain. I'm not crying.
But weirdly enough, like sad music makes me feel better. I don't know why. It's like healing. I don't know.
That's
For
really
all of
funny.
the sadness. Somebody joking.
All of the sadness. Well, I mean, to be fair, I listen to Taylor Swift a lot when I'm just having a like I have moments in the day where I'm just like, I could really do with a good sad song, and I usually put like Taylor Swift or like who else? There's Sinead Harness and stuff. So I listen to a lot of like sad songs as well. I don't train with them. My training songs are more like Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, Redman, Jay Z, stuff like that. So it's very different. So I know for a fact if I see you in the gym, I know for a fact we ain't listening to the same thing. So if I see you like lifting weights and crying, I'll be like, no, he's fine. He's just listening to sad songs.
I'm just back squatting thinking of the ex that I've never had listening to Taylor Swift's Red album.
Oh God, that's iconic. Oh, Luke, it has been a right laugh. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the A2 podcast. We hope you come back soon, and we hope to see big things for you, because I'm sure you're going to be back in the gym training soon for whatever. What's your plan for the future? Like, where can we see you or hope to see you? On the telly, on the radio, on OnlyFans? I don't know.
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, if the job situation carries on, then maybe OnlyFans. But I mean, you never know. No, I don't know. At the minute, I'm just would like to get back into the gym, get fit again, and I want to go traveling next year. That's kind of the goal at the minute.
If you need a travel buddy, you could definitely call me, because I am ready to go traveling.
Yeah, the more the merrier. Honestly, I've got it all planned out already. I've got the destination sorted.
Agreed. So where can the people find you, Luke?
So I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I can't actually. It's like Luke_strong2 on both. I think. Like I'm doing flips on it, so you'll probably know it's me. Or I'm not wearing a t-shirt. That's how you know. So.
When are you not wearing clothes in any Instagram photos anyway?
That's very true. I honestly do own a lot of clothes. I just don't wear them.
Well, I beg to differ, because I didn't think so. But, here we are. Every day is a learning curve.
Exactly.
All right, Luke. Well, it was an absolute pleasure for having on the 802i. We wish you all the best with your future, whatever you plan to do, whether it be on Hollyoaks, OnlyFans, a radio presenter. We don't know. The world is your oyster, and it's 2020. So thank you for coming on the 802, and we hope you enjoyed your ride.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Sound. We will speak to you soon. Take care, Luke.
Bye.
Well, wasn't that exciting? Luke Strong, the Great Britain gymnast, doing things that I cannot do, and neither can you, Dan, because we ain't that flexible, are we?
No. That was so nice to listen to.
It was
I'm really upset I wasn't there.
I know, but hey, it was nice. It was.
You know what?
You were missed, as per usual.
Sometimes you're booked and busy, and sometimes your head doesn't work.
Ooh, girl.
So it is what it is.
Fix that head game.
This has been the 802. Before we go, we have one last thing to do, which is to select the winners of our Clone Zone giveaway.
Ooh.
So I'm going to pull up now. Thank you, guys who entered, who commented, who shared. It went down really well, so we're very excited for the next one.
Had over 2,000 views as well. Crazy.
Actually insane.
We love to see it.
We've got 3 winners, right, Nick? Is that right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
How exciting.
So I'm just going to pick at random from the comments.
Dun, 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 dun.
The first winner is this one. Someone called Walshy in the corner.
Walshy in the corner. Oh.
On the account says your name is Dan. Dan, you have won the Clone Zone giveaway.
Oh, amazing.
We'll be in touch on Instagram to let you know. Winner number 2. Blah, 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 blah. This one. Sean Lee Pudney.
Oh.
Sean Lee Pudney. There you go. You've won a little lockdown survival kit from Clone Zone. Look out in your DMs from a message from the 802. And then lastly, this one. Wow. This guy entered a lot. The account is called Ginger J89.
Oh. Yes. Oh, he's gonna be delighted.
Okay. Well done, Jonathan. I see that that's your name. We'll send you, check your DMs on Instagram, and we'll get everything sorted. Well done on winning the giveaway, and thank you once again to Clone Zone for supporting the 802. We love to see it.
We love to see it. We're so good with this love to see it now. It's stuck in our brain. We know what we really should have like a part of the show that we love to see it, like something we really, really love to see.
Maybe we'll end each show with "We love to see it," and it's just
Yeah.
something nice that's happened.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
that's a good ending. We'll start
Yeah.
doing that now.
Well,
Right, so we got to get out of here,
as per
guys. If
usual.
you want to follow me, my crazy ass, it's Dan James LDN on Instagram, Dan James LDN on Twitter. If you want to follow the 802 podcast, it's the 802 podcast everywhere you want. Please follow us or like us, subscribe to us, rate and review, all of those fun stuff. It really does help us out, helps other people find the show and get into it.
You can find me at nk.charles on Instagram, and I am Nick Charles on Twitter. And if you really, really, really fancy something, delectable, you can find me at nickcharles at ikea.com. I'll be building furniture on OnlyFans.
God's
Let's get
sake.
out of here.
Thank you, Lick, for coming on the show, and we will be back on Friday. Bye.
Bye.